Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We're doing your lunar eclipse reading. This is for the full moon in Scorpio occurring on the 15th or perhaps the 16th of May, depending on where you are in the world. This is a very intense energy coming in. Of course, full moons are always very emotional anyway. A lot of people have trouble sleeping. Weird things happen all over the place, right? There's a reason that there's full moon stereotypes out there, but full moons are about the completion of a cycle. They're about making decisions, okay, sometimes getting clarity, okay, starting to see the truth of a situation. All right, some people feel very creative during the full moon energy. Other people feel a little bit discombobulated, for lack of a better word. But your spiritual senses are quite often heightened at the full moon. Sometimes we have crazy dreams. This particular full moon being in Scorpio has an added intensity to it. The eclipses are like the universal wild card, and they do amplify that moon energy. So amplifies it at least threefold, okay? And the eclipses really do set the tone. We feel the energy for about the next 6 months. So you may be feeling really emotional. If there's any issues beneath the surface that haven't been addressed, they may certainly come up during this eclipse energy. You might be making some final decisions. Perhaps you're looking to find some closure. We do get a lot of healing that comes in with this particular eclipse. And with this coinciding with Mercury retrograde in Gemini, okay, the moons tend to bring about surprises. Retrogrades sometimes bring back people from the past. So you may have something that comes back from the past. Either you've got some energy, some memories, a little bit of past hurts that may come back, but for some of you, there may be people that come back here as well. So if you're looking for a second chance, that may materialize for you. If you're looking to get some closure, this is a great time for that as well. All right, so make sure you ground your energy with this moon. Okay, find a way to connect with nature. This hits your third house. Now your third house here is ruled by Mercury and Gemini. So with this being in retrograde, be very cautious with your communication, not just to yourself, but also with others as well. Okay, if there's any kind of drama that unfolds or anything like that, you might want to sidestep that a little bit, or perhaps if you do need to have an important discussion with somebody, make a little cheat sheet. All right, and quite often, people say don't have important conversations during Mercury retrograde. You can, but you just need to take a little bit of extra steps just to make sure you get your point across, or to make sure you don't fly off the handle. And your third house really does have to do with your communication, your thinking, your community, also some travel, your social life, all of those things. So you might be looking to make some changes. Okay, you might be getting some epiphany moments about any of those areas, or just anything in general. Okay, but be very, very cautious with your communication for about I think Mercury's in retrograde to the beginning of June. Okay, so just be a little bit aware of that. But we do have card number 33 coming in here. We've got blossoming, and this is a wonderful card for you. This is a time for you to really grow. You may be experiencing some personal or spiritual growth that comes in. You may have some things that are starting to come to fruition, things that you've been working on for a while. This is a perfect time for you to put yourself out there, to try new things, to get out of your comfort zone, to create something wonderful. Perhaps you have some creative talents that you are looking to pursue. Okay, maybe you have something you forgot about, may come in there too. But this is a perfect time for you to really get creative and really start to do something that you love. You're blossoming, you're growing, and you're expanding in your world, whatever that looks like to you. We also have action coming in here. So if you've been sitting on your haunches for a while, you've been taking a backseat approach to things, now may be the time when you are kind of starting things in motion, kick-starting things into action. Okay, and Spirit says here with this action energy here, there's something that you need to get started on. There's something that you need to do. So new opportunities, new doors. There's a lot of change that's happening in the month of May. Of course, we did start the beginning of the month with that new moon in Taurus. And this is really, looking at your foundations, your sense of stability and security. So if you've got any kind of cracks in your foundation, or you're just really not feeling like you're sitting on solid ground, maybe something that you need to do. And but that may require a little bit of change. Okay. So let's see what else we've got coming in for you here, Virgo. So we have the Four of Wands, Strength, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands. All right. So right in the middle here, okay, we do have what is hidden from you right now. We've got the Four of Wands. So there may be something here that is, you may have a creative project or endeavor here, the Four of Wands. There may be some commitments that are blossoming in your life, okay, or some sort of celebration on the horizon. The Four of Wands is quite often known as the 1111 card. And, this is a perfect time for you to get a flying leap, okay, get started on your goals, right? Because there's celebration, there's success, there's abundance that's waiting for you there. The Four of Wands also shows that there may be something hidden that you're not aware of yet that has to do with a level of commitment in your world. This can be in your friendships, your romantic partnerships, your business relationships, your career path there as well. Okay, and there's showing here that there may be some sort of issue that you're not aware of at the moment, okay, or that you're not quite seeing yet, and that may come to light. So you could have a furthering of a commitment, okay, or perhaps there is some change that you're looking to make there, right? We do find a lot of endings that happen with the full moon energy. So perhaps there's something that you've been committed to that your intuition has been telling you for a while that, I don't know if this is really for you. And so you might be making some decisions in that arena there. But with that Four of Wands being the 1111 card, where have you set your intentions? What goal do you have in mind? Where do you see yourself headed? What are you manifesting into your life? Okay, because there could certainly be something coming in here for you in the next little while, over the next 6 months, okay, in the short term as well. And you just haven't quite found that yet. It hasn't quite reached you yet. But when it does, it'll be something to really get excited about, something to really celebrate there. We've got the Knight of Cups, okay? So, sometimes we do need to be a little bit open to see the truth of things, to see things that we can't quite grasp at the moment, okay? And that Knight of Cups shows and is really Spirit saying that sometimes when we need to discover things, we need to be open about new things coming in, and that's what Spirit's saying here right now. Be open, be receptive, okay? And for some of you, take charge, take the lead, take some action there. You might need to take a creative approach at something. Perhaps you need to take a spiritual approach at something there, okay? Maybe there's an apology that is required somewhere along the way. But the Knight of Cups is really Spirit trying to kickstart you into taking some sort of action, having a conversation, or again, maybe even just really connecting with your heart chakra there, and really connecting with what makes you happy, right? What puts you in this Four of Wands energy, right? Of celebration, of happiness, of feeling as though all your pieces, all your puzzle pieces are falling into place. What makes you feel that way? Your heart will lead the way, and Spirit really does want you to connect with your heart space. Okay, there may be some healing here that is necessary, that is needed. Perhaps something needs to be addressed, come out in the open. But again, keep an open mind, keep an open heart there. With that Knight of Cups, you might need to initiate some action, okay? And remember, take a calm, quiet, gentle approach at something, right? Especially with Mercury being in retrograde, that will influence you in a very interesting way, okay? So be a little bit open, calm, gentle energy here, All right. What you're releasing with this full moon, anything that no longer serves you. The 10 of Wands, there's something that has been troubling you, burdening you, okay? Something that makes you feel a little bit stressed out. And, perhaps you've taken on the weight of the world on your shoulders here, Virgo, okay? And, sure, you're very helpful to other people and all of those things. And, but sometimes that gets a little bit out of hand. Sometimes, people take advantage of us, or there's just something that's niggling away in the background there. So you may need to put up some boundaries, some very healthy boundaries, okay? You might need to release your, how shall we say, if you are someone that, to your own detriment sometimes, if you are someone that always offers help, offers a helping hand, let's say in a workplace, right? Maybe you work with 3 or 4 people, and there's always somebody that doesn't hold their weight, right? And perhaps you're the one that ends up carrying their workload. Okay, in the home front, right? You could certainly have a wonderful home environment, but perhaps you're carrying all the burdens and responsibilities. So if you're one of those people that naturally takes that on, and perhaps it's something that you're not even aware that you're doing, okay? But if you're one of those people that does take that on, you may need to really have a second look at that, right? So you might be changing how you do things, how you approach certain situations, okay? But here you may certainly be looking to shed some responsibility, okay, or have a fresh start at something here. Get a little bit of closure, right? That 10 of Wands, something may have been bugging you for a while, all right, and there's some healing that is coming in here for you with that. But you got some new opportunities coming in here, but you may need to really be a little bit courageous, a little bit bold. With the Strength card coming in here, this is Leo energy. And it really does speak to your inner confidence, your inner strength. And, sometimes in order to initiate change, sometimes in order to put the brakes on something, to put up some boundaries, sometimes we do really need to be a little bit more confident, okay? Or we do need to kind of, white knuckle it through, okay? White knuckle it through a conversation and just be like, nope, I'm going to stick to my guns, right? So that really requires a little bit of inner strength, a little bit of inner courage there, okay? To face the music, if you will, or to have that conversation that we don't want to have necessarily. But with that Leo energy there, you could possibly have a partnership of some kind that is coming to the forefront. You could be meeting new people, making new friends, perhaps, of course, stepping into the next level of commitment in some area of your life. Perhaps there's a promotion that you are looking for, right? But but certainly some networking here. We do have all of this creative energy, and we also have this very emotional energy coming in here as well. All right, so perhaps you're working through some deeper hidden issues, and this does of course require a little bit of strength to do that as well. But if you're looking to have a tricky conversation or to initiate any kind of change in your world, that Strength card here is helping you, infusing you with that energy. But it's also it's giving you a little bit of discernment there as well. Okay, so sometimes to say no, we gotta be strong. Okay, we've got to be brave. All right, because not everyone likes to be told no, and quite often, here's the thing: when we do put up boundaries with that 10 of Wands energy, it's like, nope, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore, right? That's that ending, that 10 of Wands. There's new beginnings on the horizon, but first you got to put something to rest there. And, the only people, if you do need to put up boundaries somewhere, the only people that ever get upset or angry, annoyed, okay, they get their nose out of joint, is the people that are actually taking advantage of that situation. So, cautious communication is the key. We sometimes do need to take a kind, compassionate approach at something, right? Take a gentle approach at something. And then sometimes we need to come out, like a lion, right? We need to come out and guns a-blazing a little bit, all right? But I think here really Spirit's trying to encourage you to take the calmer and gentler approach to things, and also to yourself as well, right? So, so I think there's some better things on the horizon for you, and I think there's possibly some new connections on the horizon for you as well. If you're single, there may be some new friendships coming in here as well. All right, but certainly a creative approach, okay, or a different approach to something that has you a little bit stressed, okay, is necessary here. But again, you may have an opportunity to mend a rift as well if you so choose. All right, we've got the Queen of Cups here, okay? How to make, how you make the best of new opportunities that are coming into your life, right? There's a lot of new opportunities, a lot of changes happening. May is a huge month energy-wise, a big shift. Okay, be creative. Keep an open mind. The Queen of Cups really is one where you may be experiencing some spiritual growth with the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay, and so you may be, really connecting with your heart chakra once again. The Queen of Cups brings about some healing energy here as well. So sometimes we need to take a different approach at an old problem, but this is really finding your peace, finding your inner peace, connecting with your higher chakras, especially your heart chakra. Your heart will lead the way. What do you want to start new? What do you want to improve? Okay, your heart, your soul will show you the path forward. Okay, but the Queen of Cups is saying that you have the maturity, you have the wisdom, okay, to do what is right for you, to make change if you need to make change, to have conversations if you need to have conversations, to repair a foundation in an area of your life, whether it's just you or whether it's something external. But you have all of this wisdom, all of these skills within you, and you have this ability here to be a little bit diplomatic and to take a different approach at things to get the outcome that you're looking for, or to get the outcome that you are happy with. All right, so I think some of you here may actually have a different career path opening up for you, especially if it's anything like on the spiritual side, like that Queen of Cups there, right? You might be taking things up a notch, taking things up to the next level, but perhaps you do have some creative talents here as well. And if you're not one of those people that is like really creative, it's like, oh man, I don't have like creative stuff in me. I like to deal with money. I like to deal with these things. Okay, this is really about finding this space, okay, or starting something new, or making improvements that so you enjoy your environment a little bit more, so that if you're looking to make a change, right, find yourself in an environment that where you can be true to yourself, where you can be you, where you don't have to worry about someone, people stealing your thunder, okay, or, taking advantage of you in any way. And sometimes it's hard to find that environment, and it does require, a little bit of courage to make that change, okay, or to make some bold, inspired moves there. But here, really, Spirit is saying this is your time to create the life you want, to make changes where you need to make changes. But, of course, it's not always easy, right? So, but it's all there for you, everything blossoming and growing in your world. I think there's a new cycle opening up for you, some fresh starts on the horizons. I think there's also those improvements that are coming in here for you as well, especially for some of you in regards to relationships of all kinds. Your social life may be opening up there as well, okay? That 10 of Wands, it's been a stressful last couple of years for a lot of people, okay? And it's really time to get out and try something new, meet new people, network a little bit more, okay? And it's a lot of people are a little bit hesitant to do that. I'm noticing around in my world is that we've been behind masks, behind doors, we've had restrictions for the last couple of years, and sometimes people are having a little bit of hesitation going out and kind of being free. So, they really have to kind of put on that brave face to do that. They have to kind of force themselves out the door, especially if anyone has, any kind of underlying medical issues or anything like that. They're very hesitant to get out there. So hence that strength card coming out. But let's see what other messages we have here. We have Archangel Gabriel bringing in some inspiration for you. Okay, so this is wonderful energy, actually, and it really does speak to the rest of your reading. Okay, you know, where are you feeling inspired and creative? Okay, where can you put your talents to best use, right? Even if you're not like a creative kind of person, you know, you're still talented. You've got a lot to offer. Okay, so where can you put your talents to the best use for yourself? Okay, so Archangel Gabriel is very prevalent and very helpful for you. So you may want to do some meditations with Archangel Gabriel. You might get a little bit of enlightenment there. Okay, you might just get that little flash of inspiration. And, you know, so really Spirit's really saying here to follow your heart, follow, you know, what makes you feel alive. Okay. But remember to connect with all of your chakras, and, you know, you may just get that little flash of epiphany or inspiration that you've been looking for, the little answer that you've been looking for there. We also have Zafkiel coming in here with surrender. Let it go. What do you need to let go? There's something here, whether it's from the present moment, whether it's from the past, even a past life. The 10 of Wands here. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to surrender? Okay, where do you need to put up some boundaries? All right, once you do that, you will be free. Okay, you will feel lighter, you'll feel brighter, you'll feel a little bit more jovial. Okay, you'll feel happier, right? All this cups energy, right? Your happiness really is at play right here. But the surrender energy is also, you know, yes, about letting things go, finding closure, okay, releasing some old energy, any kind of worries, doubts, fears come to the surface too. But the surrender energy is a reminder to be open, right? Be open to other people's ideas, okay? To be open to different opportunities, okay? Or different ways of thinking. When we are open, okay, we're more receptive. You know, we're a little bit more in the flow with our surroundings, but the universe as well. And if you look at this person here, their arms are out to the side and they're like, I am open. I am open. Just send me all the blessings of the universe. And so it's very important to do that. So some Archangel Zafkiel and Gabriel meditations, okay, or, you know, little dedications to them may really, really help you along your journey. I'm going to leave that there for you, Virgo. I hope there was something here that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope you have a fantastic full moon, a fantastic lunar eclipse. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.